What draft? We got an Enigma draft this time.
Yapster's playing Ember Spirit.
Okay, we've seen that a little bit in the South America. Definitely loves those 4-position
Yeah, he
spirits.
must have been
Not much
watching
in Europe.
some Matthew replays.
Yeah, I mean, this is a completely different draft, though. Like, Secret's draft to me, I don't think PA's a good hero. Why do you think they scooped her up?
PA? I don't know. They just felt like they wanted it, I suppose. The
All right.
Temple Man said, you know, Puppy was like, what hero are you going to carry on? And he said, I will carry on Phantom Assassin.
What's she good against, then? She just burst physical damage? It doesn't feel like she's good versus Wraith King, right?
Well, she's one of the better carries against Shadow Demon.
Okay.
Doesn't really care about the Purge as much.
Gotcha.
Can he'll probably go Battle Fury this game. Maybe like, actually, I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know.
It's different. We don't often see the PA, so we're excited. It's on Team Secret, best team in the world, so we'll see if it's the best PA in the world. And it is, as the panel said, God said, Beastmaster going middle.
Is Limp going to first blood Nisha on mid lane again?
I'm going to go with...
As he teleports out.
Probably not this time. Maybe the first thing happens. I'm hoping not the second one. But this middle matchup, it feels like it should be pretty good for Kunkka, right?
Definitely good for Kunkka.
Yeah. Look at that, already takes it. Oh, but the range creep deny. Limp already getting played early in this matchup.
Yeah, Limp a little frustrated from the Disconnect remake.
Yep.
You can tell.
In all honesty, though, if you're Limp, you'd be a little right. You dominated that lane, it felt like.
There's two ways to look at it. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, you can either be angry that, you know, something bad happened and you had to remake the game, or you can just be like arrogant and cocky, be like, yeah, I kicked your ass the first time, I'm going to kick your ass again.
All right, I like it. That's the mindset you need to have. And in the bottom lane, it's Zai on that Enigma. He's just going to be trying to pull the lane back, do what he can. As Yapsor, this feels like a pretty weak lane, Enigma plus Ember as a support. You just pull the lane back and get levels, right?
Yeah, it sounds super weak. Chen, I also think, is kind of good against Enigma. Pretty easy to get a creep in wherever then kill Eidolons. He actually took the Eidolons.
Yep, which means you can also spawn the double Eidolon, which he did.
I wonder if when you take the regular Eidolon, if you keep the attacks.
The charger time for it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to find out if he does it again. Who really knows? But feels like the game might be a little bit slower in the early game, besides this middle matchup, which should be pretty fast-paced. Melee versus melee. The boars are pretty strong as he gets higher level, but...
Yeah, I see Limp Limp's missing a lot of CS.
And you see it. I think he
shit,
knows.
Nisha.
Yup. You can tell he knows he's missing a lot of CS.
Man has a
as well.
family.
Well, top lane. Where? Yeah, it feels like this game is going to be slower just because the lanes are a lot more simple. As Enigma is just always going to be denying, shouldn't really be in threat of dying. The PA, possibly this top lane could be where the action's at.
Could potentially be a kill in the top lane. PA is quite fleeting.
Yeah.
Doesn't have Blink Strike quite yet, but level 4 is going to be hard to kill her.
What do you do on an off-lane quap that you don't do on a middle quap?
Oh,
Is it just item build differential, or?
FNG got the Eidolon, but it was a freshie, so...
We don't know. All right.
You're talking...
Yeah, just what's the difference between off-lane quap and middle
Action bid,
quap?
action bid.
Uh-oh, are they going to get it? He hits the torrent, but Limp's getting low. He gets the cleave, and again,
First blood
Limp.
again!
And the tip.
Damn!
All right, and Nisha tipped him as well. He's like, all right, you know, it got played. Is that now 4 lane wins in a row for Limp? He's dominating.
This guy's the best, man.
He really is. This laning phase, Limp does not play around. That could have very well been a first blood the other way as well with the torrent hit, but the boar out of range, and then you just get cleaved.
Anyways, you had some important question about the Queen of Pain's item build?
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference between an offlane quap and a middle quap? What's utility for her? Because isn't that normally what you do in the offlane? You get the utility items?
I think sometimes we've seen the Necro 1.
Okay.
And, I mean, besides that, sometimes they just go with, like, Yules. It's pretty standard, right? Like, whatever Quap needs to get, whether it's Yules, Necro, or Orchid,
yeah,
it's kind of just what they do.
So then it's not really much of a difference. You're just going to have less levels?
Yeah, exactly. You'll just be a little bit behind. More of a roaming Quap.
Goodness, Nisha has to be careful.
Kunkka's really good against Beastmaster throughout the entirety of the game.
You see now getting his last hits denies on bottom lane. Just throw down the Midnight Pulse. Zai wants to keep it away. You see him going for the book one as well. We've seen Enigmas just crease that jungle farm. Or just push towers with it.
Oh, Nisha's Boar Micron mid lane is pretty good.
Yep, trying to keep it away from him. This mid matchup super versatile, but
Yapster's getting a haste turn bottom. Maybe he'll try and make a play.
Level 2, so he does have the chains at least. Not the longest lasting, but they're there. And nope, Limp says, how about I just go and heal instead?
That would have been the play, though, to cancel the TP.
Yep. Oof. Hanskin just gets hit with the dagger. So Matoma, man, farming pretty well, 25-2. Same with bottom Wraith King. Everyone is getting theirs, including both offlaners, Zai and the Quap. Pretty even. Uh-oh. FNG's trying to run, but no, he's just brought down by Zai and Yapzor. The Ember Enigma getting a kill. Oops. Wow. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, and Chen of all heroes, this guy usually just sits at full HP the entire laning phase.
You see the Shadow Demon trying to do some damage. Puppey actually eats a lot. He's running. He's baiting him in. Oh, but there's the stick as well as the Fairy Fire.
Yeah, flexing with the Fairy Fire usage there.
Okay.
Oh, but salving in the middle of Shadow Poison? All right, Puppey. A little bit of a waste.
It is. He's level 2, rotating back on top. Matoma Man is level 5, so Puppey, level 2, not having the best time, but you're getting your carry, tons of farm, tons of experience. Meanwhile, Nico Baby, only level 4. Yeah. Is this a better Wraith King game than last game? That's like one of the few heroes that did stick around. You're not against that PL, the mana burner, so does it just make you naturally better, or are you worse versus like the Kunkka and Quap?
I don't think it's that great of a Wraith King game. Okay. They have a lot of constant damage. Like, sure, they have some, you know, some single target ultimates with the Beastmaster Roar and Bane's Fiend's Grip, but PA can just constantly go. Ember Spirit can constantly go. And I think that's kind of what Wraith King excels against, is like big CD heroes.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like, yeah, as you said, they have many. The middle lane actually gets glyphed by Radiant to keep the siege creep push a-going.
Action on bottom.
Double damage. And bottom. The action. The Midnight Pulse. Clearing out the trees. It's pretty nice when you're pushing these tier 1 towers, just clearing out all those trees. You always have vision.
Yeah, Enigma starts to get really strong right about now with the level 3 Eidolons.
And he is getting close. No, he has it. All right, you talked about the Urn in the top lane. Wait. Puppey, is he going down? We have some more poison. Last one. He's running out of mana here.
One more stack and we should get him.
And that's going to be 5. He pops it, 560 damage done. Well done. Gets the kill, but yeah, Zai, apparently Secret just loves these naked items. No boots, nothing else, just a book 1, nothing else. We saw the Urn from Yapzor the other game. And they're still diving. Matoma Man, though, he jumps forward. He's like, Hanskin, you don't really have the most mana. He's just going to try to TP out. Do we have a stun? Do we have a sleep? Puppey, it's a long teleport. Brain Sap is enough, and the Bola's actually locking him down, so they do get a return kill.
Yep, sorry, cancel the TP. Got himself a little assist.
Well played. Got to get that gold, because this Ember Sphere, like we said, it's hard. The early game, it doesn't feel like you really do that much unless you're hitting those Bolas, but luckily he is.
Well, he'll be more useful in the mid to late game, as he'll probably be the person that's dealing with the lane that nobody wants to be in. Yeah. And Alliance doesn't have great catch for him. They've got X, and yeah, that's about it. X, and then if Quap eventually gets an Orchid. But besides that, he should be able to just like run down lanes and
just keep him pushed out.
Yeah, is he going Mana Boots?
That's what it's looking like. Mana Boots into a Spirit Vessel here. Oh, he even sold. Oh, he doesn't have enough gold. He might die before he gets it. He gets blinked on. There's going to be the put under, and he is in a lot of trouble. Gets screamed. No. It's only level 1. Will he get denied? He sleeps some, and then no, doesn't get the deny. And uh-oh, they jump forward. S4, he might go down here as well. The blink is up in 1. No, doesn't have it, and Hanskin actually gets critted, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. The Ember, unable to get his boots, so he loses some gold, but then you lose your offlane Quap.
Yeah, well, Secret's got 3 heroes up here, so they're committing a little more resources, I suppose. Kunkka, you know, he was off to a good start, but then Nietzsche kind of started to take over, but now it looks like Kunkka is back in business. He's got a double damage rune. I'd love for them to start rotating on this mid lane with Chen and Shadow Demon. Maybe even bring Queen.
Yeah, feels like they could take this tower. It's already down to 320 life. But Limp, he says, no, I'm going to be chilling in the jungle. I'm going to just keep my farm up. And on the net worth, he is at top. Kunkka 4.3k, the Beastmaster 3.5. Obviously a rough matchup. Bottom lane, Zai stuns the Wild Wing, so the Tornado goes away. He does hit the Tor. Boat's flying in as well. Does it hit? It does. Just clips him at the end. He's getting over the TP. Nico, baby. The stun, they have vision. They barely get it off. He actually ran away, and the cast time almost let him TP out, but they get him. Big rotation. We'll see if they want to go for this tower. You don't often see this tower pushed by Radiant this early, but Looks like they want to.
Nice play from FNG there, recalling in the Kunkka. Now he can just freely, either farm the jungle or hand the shovel over to...
What's he getting? All right, he's getting the brooch, the movement speed, and the mana.
That's a good trade.
Yeah, the Kunkka will take it. Are you a shovel guy, Peter? Are you an off cooldown guy? Or are you someone who says you should do it, but then you don't?
What do you think?
I feel like you think people should use it off cooldown, but then you don't.
I'm like the most efficient shovel user.
Okay.
And the only reason I use it is because other people are
depending on
just bad at it.
Oh, okay.
Or lazy, or just like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe they play too much core to be like not selfish.
Okay, I gotcha. That's fair enough. Oop, Puppy runs into S4. That is a level 3 Shadow Strike. Does some decent damage.
Bane is level 3.
Yeah, Bane on the struggle.
And he didn't get any outpost experience.
Ouch. Uh-oh, FNG getting run down. The stun's there. Yapzor's here. This should just be a quick slide kill. Matoman actually gets Handskin top barred me, and then Zai with the Midnight Pulse kill picks that one up, so it's a quick twofer. And yeah, you talk about Bane, he just now hit level 4. But then I look at Matoman, he is level 8.5, but I guess Nico Baby is 8 as well, so
yeah,
just falling a little bit behind on the Bane.
No, Alliance is doing well across the board. Top lane is getting a little bit difficult for them as the PA is quite strong now with their treads, double Wraith bands.
Level 4 dagger, so easy to spam out. You just get a random crit, ruins the lane. Nisha does get the deny, so the tower goes down, but you deny that team gold, so you're still up 1,000. Has the Helm of the Dominator going for a Vlad's next. FNG getting dove under the tower by the Necro 1 as well as that. Is he? There's a TP in from the gun. He will. Uh-oh, do we have the Torrent of the X? Does he commit it right away? Not quite. Boat's going to fly, and there's the Torrent. And, well, Zai, you got the kill on FNG, but you're definitely going to be punished for it as Nico maybe crits him.
Nice little gold bonus there for Wraith King.
Yeah, he likes it. He says, all right, I'm only at 800 away from my Relic. I'm actually getting, he is doing a lot better top lane.
Demonic Purge.
Oh man, as you said, doesn't mind it too much, and S4 gets brought
poison
down. Matumba, man, there's the poison, gets the kill. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Now Puppy, this is a level 8 support versus a level 4 support. You ain't winning this one.
Yeah, what in the world? Shadow Demon is out of control.
He really is. I mean, he did just get the solo experience for that PA kill that helped for sure. And Puppy just runs away, but holy, I did not realize. Level 8 Shadow Demon in 11 minutes? Pretty damn good. What are the other supports? The other supports are 6, 6, and 4.
Yeah, Secret support's way behind this game, which is quite unlike them. Usually their supports are over-leveled and over-farmed.
Yeah, even Yapzor only level 6. He does have the mana boots now, and they're smoked up looking, but Alliance has some sort of clue what's going on. Nico Baby, okay, he's just waiting for those Ancients, but they're... Which way are we going? We going for FNG or are we going for the Wraith King?
He does have an ultimate on Wraith King, but...
You have...
Run.
Uh-oh, there's going to be the roar. They want to at least bring down this ultimate. They have the damage for that, it seems. But Nisha, you got to be careful. Maybe they don't. Yeah, you do.
He's purged.
Down it goes. And Nisha, he's purged up. He's about to take a big chunk of damage from all these ultimates. There goes his life bar. You do get the Wraith King ulti, which is a 200-second cooldown, but this is your middle, like, tempo-controlling hero.
Yeah, it's for sure not worth it. Wraith King's trying to dodge farm anyways at the moment, so unless you want to trade 2 lives for... a play like that, it was not good for Secret.
It's not. He is flying the Relic out now. So we said last game, it was right before he got it right, he's getting a 18 to 19-minute Radiance. This game, he is getting a 15-minute Radiance, it looks like.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Skipped the Bracer this time.
He did. Hey, and we like it in a non-meme way. It's a chunk of gold. Where 525 gold early game is nothing to snuff at, or sneeze at, or sniff at.
I like the Gloves of Haste. Because I think it's just value. It's just good all game. And if you feel like you can't go Relic and you need to get an Armlet or something, you can stop for that.
Good. But Nico Baby not buying into that build. He is just phase boots Radiance every game.
Yeah, it's working. Well, not the last game. Right, he had the Bracer.
He did. This game working a little bit better. Zai, no black hole for 40, but they are rotating into the jungle. They're going to run into skeletons and
smoke bottom to retake their ancient control.
Ooh. Limps here. He went the Heaven's Halberd. The best part about not having to go Radiance yourself, get these utility items quick. And Zai, he's going to be axed. He's going to be boated. He's going to be torrented, and he is going to be sent to the underworld as he goes down. This feels like it's just so easy to make plays on Radiant right now just because the Kunkka is kind of the end-all be-all catch.
Yeah, Kunkka is... that's why I love playing with Kunkka on my team. It's just, X and Torrent, you know exactly where they're going to be. They get stunned. It's like a bunch of lockdown. follow up with some easy damage.
Yeah, tons of burst too, right? I mean, the ship, it used to be like not guaranteed. Now it's just 400, 500 damage depending on what level.
Yeah, Limp Rushed Halberd here. I like it. Wraith King's already got the Radiance covered and the damage, so gets the Halberd. It's pretty much Secret's. I don't know. It's Secret's like outside of Black Hole. It's a majority of their damage is the PA's right click, and he's about to finish a Deso. So if you can Halberd him in fights, it'll definitely help your squad stay alive.
Yep. Only be able to throw daggers at that point. Like you talked about Yapzor, he's playing kind of in that bottom lane by himself, but Radiant, they're smoked up. Are they going to Rosh or are they going to the jungle?
I think they're going to the jungle. I don't think Roshan is a play for them quite yet.
Yeah, as you said, with the Kunkka not going like damage, more utility, and the Wraith King. Can't get it. Maybe if you had a medallion, but Chen's going for the mech. And okay, the Hawk is just going to fly above them all, but they're still smoked up, so it doesn't catch that they're there, but it does catch that the bounty rune got picked up.
I think they thought maybe Matoma Man was going to make a mistake and push too far, but he basically backed up even before they started the smoke.
And a 2K lead for Alliance, but man, Nisha, he has had a little bit of a rough game, but he's still got some items. He's got Vlad's HOT as well as the medallion. He's farming up some stacks.
Yeah, he's farmed.
But how do you turn it into,
exactly.
Like, how do you turn the farm into kills, I guess, or objectives?
Beastmaster's all about, like, well, he plays a little bit differently because he gets so farmed on the hero, so he becomes like this guy who can just, like, right-click and fight and stand in the middle of fights, which he can do, but Shower Demon will make him a lot squishier than he hopes to be, and hold on, we have a Rosh attempt.
Oh, Radiant going into the pit. They don't have the medallion themselves, actually. Dire has it, but you've got the Vlads, you've got the Radiance.
They need a sentry for the Hawk.
They do, because that Hawk, it'll give him vision, and there's going to be that. The Torrent does hit. Yapzor will make it back to the high ground, but he's losing almost all of his HP there.
Freshy Hawk flying in.
And it gets hit by the Shadow Poison. Handskin still no detection, so it's just going to scout them all out. It feels like you don't want to take a fight maybe if you're Secret, but you want to steal the Aegis? I'm not sure.
Oh, he scouted them all out.
Oh, the point, and they're running forward. This Roshan is going to get taken about one save. The Axes, will they get the kill? No, the Roar does go out. Will they at least bring down this Kunkka? He is so tame. They throw out the Black Hole. They're throwing everything for it. S4 throws his ulti out, and they get the save from the Purge. Actually, that's his own, and Limp, he's going to be completely okay. Handskin is brought down, but Zai should be the next one to fall after FNG. He is. It's a gigantic fight. Matamba Man with the triple kill, and he's getting right-click. The Radiance plus the stun. It's going to be enough. In this PA, you got a triple, but you're in a lot of trouble. He does get the sleep into the Blink Strike. Gets the kill with the Radiance. It's a double, and Puppy, you're going down as well, my friend. Even with the bolas coming out from that Ember Spirit, Puppy is dead. Nico Baby has a Radiance, Aegis, 2,000 gold, and a triple kill.
Yeah, he is strong at the moment, and I actually thought that fight was going decently well for Secret. Kunkka's ultimate didn't come out for so long.
Yeah, it didn't get the mitigate, right? He got Black Hole before it came out, and they just piled that damage in.
Yeah, and they were able to kill him, but shouting with the disruption, delaying his death, here we go.
Yeah, you see there, we can see. What are the little things we missed? Well, doesn't look like much. He's got Black Hole. They just right-clicked him down.
Yeah, I just thought if he got the boat out earlier, I feel like there's no chance he could even get close to dying.
Yeah, when does he throw it out? He's
holding it for, like, his teammates are dying around him.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I mean, they still win the team fight, which is good. But like you said, Matoma Man does end up getting that triple. But Nico Baby, he has 3 lives. He is on the 3-life Wraith King right now. I'm just not sure. How do you bring this guy down?
Don't think they have the tools right now to actually stop him. I think Secret needs to split push a bit, let their PA get to her BKB. But then, you know, it's kind of what we were talking about before, is like, how does PA actually carry the game? I'm not sure that a BKB is... I feel like Secret still struggles on damage. They really need like a Midnight Pulse plus a great Black Hole. But Kunkka and Wraith King are just so tanky.
Yeah, and now the Wraith King, not only does he have the Radiance, he went for the second item, Blink Dagger, so he wants to be able to start these fights and just
Jumps
go
on
in.
The Puppy.
Hey, he's just going to solo kill him. Wait, the Limp's like, no, let me get some of this. There's going to be a sleep, pulled back, there's the cleave, there's the Torrent. Radiance burn will be enough. And Alliance, they, as you said, you know, maybe they thought they were winning that game 1. You don't let it distract you. You play another game 3, and you just keep up. You're going to get a tier 2 tower here.
People said Secret was unstoppable. Alliance just looking like the better team today.
Yeah.
Not after game 1, but...
Yeah, game 1 was rough, but that makes it look even better, right? Like, you got trounced, and you figured out your mistakes, and you built on them. And there will be a tier 2, so some more team gold going Alliance's way. Going to push him to about a 4K lead here. S4... What did he go? He went for the book 1. Like you're talking about book 1 into Yules. They're just ready to push, ready to fight. Don't matter. There's a Grove Ball on the ground. Who's taking it? No one? All right. And a Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, someone get one of those. There we go.
I think
Shadow Demon takes the...
I don't know. The People's Gift is quite nice. A lot of HP for the SD.
So it's either the Chen or him, right? For that Philosopher's Stone. They jump in again. YapzOr, he will slide a fist and probably make it out. Still such a squishy hero. He does have the Vitality booster, but only 1.4k.
Shadow even used Purge, but either YapzOr somehow disjointed it or he casted it on a creep.
Yeah, I heard that, and I was like, wait, he's not taking much damage, though, so who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Little misclick maybe, or maybe a great dodge by YapzOr.
I didn't even know you could dodge it.
Maybe you can, and he did just miscast it.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Same. Well, Nico Baby, he's just going to kill a courier. Nisha's courier chilling over there, and the bounty runes? Well, they've spawned, and actually, yeah, Nico Baby just gets in there before it can get denied and kill, free gold. And it feels like this game is all Alliance right now as they get 3 of the bounty runes, 4k lead. They still have that Aegis. Do you just keep going? You just took that tier 2 bottom. Do you just go take the tier 2 middle if you're Alliance with this Aegis?
Yeah, you definitely do not shy away from fighting. I think just moving yourself onto Secret side of the map and forcing Secret to make difficult decisions is the way you want to play this.
And they are. They're smoked up, and Limp also had an Invis rune bottled, so he's going to be leading the charge with Nico Baby.
I think Wraith King can probably just walk down lanes, though. Like, he might just want to just start smacking towers since he has 3 lives, and then let his teammates run around and look for picks.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised he went bottom. I was like, that's the only place you don't really need a tower.
Oh, Puppy.
He's X'd. He's torrented. The poison flies out, hits him. They do have a full Solar Crest on that Beastmaster, but Nico Baby says, I don't really care. I am just going to kill you.
He's definitely going in any chance he can.
And getting close to that level 3 ultimate. 40-second cooldown for Wraith King. That's when the game, it becomes real hard.
Yeah, Blink Dagger was a great choice by Nico Baby this game because he was had so much free farm and was so far ahead. By buying the Blink, Secret it has a really difficult time of just dodging and avoiding him. He, by buying this Blink, he's forcing Secret to have to deal with him.
Yeah.
And they just don't have the tools to at the moment.
They don't. We do have. It feels like it might be go time for Secret with the item flying out. The PA has a Deso and the BKB on the courier just delivered.
Here they go right away.
This is go time. We'll see. You still have the grip, so you have that lockdown. The problem is a lot of ways to cancel. X, Boat, Torrent, Stun, Shadow Demon.
Oh my goodness, the grip is instantly canceled by a pre-planted Torrent.
It really was, and now he gets his BKB out, pulls him back with the X, and now he's just running. Where's the rest of his team? They might not even need him. There's going to be the Purge onto Zai. Zai is down. They're looking for more. Matamaman and YapzOr are trying to get out together as the creep, the Hell Bear, the one that doesn't even clap, just chasing him down. With that magic resistance, and Puppy blown up. Quap ulti, they jump forward. He gets an Ice Heals off. He will get put under. Do we have the Blink Strike to get out? There's a Roar. The Quap super low, and there's a crit. Matamaman does bring him down. It's a 1-for-1 trade, or 2-for-1 with a buyback from Puppy. But Nisha, he might just get right-click down. A nice Nightmare save. Is it enough? No. Nico Baby gets the kill.
He is strong.
No more Aegis, but he has his ultimate. Will he just die again? Oh my goodness, the PA! BKB's late, as you say, and just dies, and this could just be a Rax.
Could just be the game.
Oh my goodness. You saw it. I like how right when you said you're like, PA strong, and then PA didn't pop BKB, and well, that was the end of the fight.
Yeah, I thought maybe they had a chance there to bring Nico down twice.
For sure. I think if you pop the BKB, don't get stunned.
Still had Enigma. I haven't really seen any black holes from Zai this game either.
Yeah, just that one solo one on the bottom and that one solo one on the Kunkka.
Limp had the... I don't know how to describe it. I mean, honestly, the luckiest Torrent I've ever seen.
Yeah, the pre-planted one, as you talked about, on the Bane. He does Nightmare dodge the boat.
Yeah,
well played, Puppy.
Yeah, you don't need that Bane kill. Get back, and, if anything, just get some buildings.
Yep, looks like they're just going to completely back out. So range barracks will take some unhealable damage. That melee will heal up, but you get the tier 3 tower.
Yep, you got a buyback from the Bane as well. Not the biggest deal, but the next death, Bane will be in the graveyard for quite a long time.
S4, he leaves it at book 1, has the Yules. He's the one getting initiated. I like it. He has the Essence Ring, and he's just going for the Lotus.
Yeah, their draft, or at this point, their draft needs to be don't get bursted by PA and don't die in Black Hole or Roar. And if you can survive those 2 ultimates from Beastmaster and Enigma, you'll be in a super good spot to turn the fight.
And This Enigma we talked about might need some big black holes, has the blink, but they, without a BKB, they have a lot of ways to bring it down, especially with an Aether Lens Shadow Demon and a Kunkka. Uh-oh. They get another fine. It's just Puppey, and you said dead. Dead for a minute now.
Black hole
will go off.
Two.
Is it going to get the kills? We have Nisha rotating on in. They have the roar, but he gets banished under by Hanskin, saving him a little bit of time. FNG will go down. The Centaur stomps, hit onto the Enigma. He pops his mech, lives a little longer, but Limp doesn't care. Double kill cleave. Simple as that. A nice rotation bottom. Alliance is just more ready to fight now. I mean, they're just far ahead. It's 11K.
The Chen's been super nice for them. They've been just outnumbering Secret in a lot of these engagements.
Yeah.
Being able to rotate people around the map. Nico Baby doesn't feel hesitant about split pushing lanes because he can always just get back to his team. It's really helped keep the creeps on Secret side of the map.
Yeah. Shout out to their newest player, obviously. FNG playing that. I believe, I don't actually know if he's the newest member. I think he's just a stand-in for now, but he's been looking good. You beat Secret, you're definitely looking good.
Credit to Alliance and Loda especially, making some great calls on the roster here. These guys look fantastic. Yeah. Bringing S4 back was a little bit of a controversial decision. And then, they had Zibe for a while, but they eventually found FNG on a struggling Gambit team and brought him over. And
he's a beast of a player, beast of a captain.
Yeah, they look poised to make it into the top 3 of ESL Birmingham. Currently.
Yeah, they are just playing. It feels pretty much near perfect at this point. You did lose one hero back then, but it was a black hole, and you got 2 more kills, so you're completely okay with that. Matumman trying to farm up his level 18, just farming with Blur anywhere he can on the map, but nowhere's safe. If you get caught by the Kunkka or the Shadow Demon, you're either going to have to BKB TP or you're dead. And the Roche, it feels like that's going to be the next, and it is up. As the goofy skeleton warriors meander on in. And we'll die in 2 seconds. See ya.
Wait, is that the revived ones?
What? No, those are the ones from Chen's Creep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I was confused. How did they do that?
Can't just die like that. Well, the Hawk Scouts, that's the one thing, Alliance, they've played amazingly, but maybe some sentries around this Roche pit. They have they don't have a book 3, never mind, so... Yeah. They will finally get it. They've got a sentry down.
You'll notice the 4 player, he's not carrying any detection or utility support items, even though wards are free.
Do you think it's weirder you don't see more? Is it just so ingrained that core players don't buy wards? Because it is free now, right? Literally anyone can get him and play some. It's just so ingrained that supports have to do it.
Yep.
We'll see if that ever changes. I mean, middle players are getting better. At least they buy the first one.
They do have more time because they're hitting less jungle camps. Okay. So I think it is natural for them to be doing it. And here we go.
And the Kunkka just got an Aghanims as well. We've got the Torrent Storm online.
Going up the high ground.
KB gets popped. And pops the Blur, just going to try to run away.
Nico Baby is relentless.
He really is. He has the phase width. He has the blink. He does blink strike down. They know, though. He is truly relentless. Yapzor can't even hit him with the bolas. There is going to be a clumsy net to save Matumbaman a little bit longer. He has blink strike. He has to get over to Yapzor. The torrent barely misses, but there's the X. There's the boat. There's the purge, and there's Matumbaman's life. Yapzor trying to make it out as well. Oh, but the Quap blinks on top, and he TPs out. A nice little fake there. But it's a 12K lead. This is Alliance just looking so clean. Nisha looking to do some backdoor plays, maybe kill FNG, do some tower damage.
Mid lane is pushed, though, for Alliance, so they could go into the tier 3 bottom, but looks like they want to try and pick off Zai.
Who is hiding in the jungle, just blinks away.
Action on mid.
Nisha, yeah, he gets the roar. It is FNG. I like he's not committing his here, just the solar crest, the creeps. It's not enough, it's one boar.
Good try, Nisha.
He tries make a little bit of space on the map instead. He'll farm up a Paladin Sword, and into the Roche pit we go. How do you do it now? Is it Aegis, Kunkka, Cheese, Wraith King, or do you give Wraith King 3 lives?
I honestly don't know if it matters. I think either one is fine.
As long as those 2 heroes are so tanky.
Well,
one of them's getting the cheese off.
Well, sure. Wraith King takes the Aegis. Look, usually your Aegis goes to your building hitter. However, I think Kunkka could also be a frontliner as well for them, but maybe he doesn't need to. Action top.
Oh, they get the merge. There's going to be a Yules in the air on the Queen of Pain.
Black
the
hole.
Black Hole down. Do they have
channel.
enough damage? There's going to be the channel, but it's not enough to heal. Puppey is going to try to instantly TP out. Do we get the stun? No. And Zai might also make it out. You lose your Black Hole, but you gain a core kill, which slows down some momentum. They'll take it.
doesn't actually slow them down that much. Like, it was a bit of a distraction, but the thing is, Chen can just recall the Quap instantly as soon as he respawns.
How do you feel about this Ag? Sorry.
The Ag's on who?
The Kunkka. The Torrent Storms.
Oh.
Pretty crazy. When you get level 25 on this hero, you become Mayhem incarnate. The Ghost Ship fleet plus the Torrent Storms, you are a true pirate then.
I think it's nice. It'll be really hard for Enigma to Black Hole without the BKB. Right? Like, even as the fight's, like, starting.
I believe Zai's Eidolon's just killed the Abyssal Blade on the Courier, so you won't have that on the Wraith King this fight.
Wraith King's maybe going down?
Yeah, he is in. Peter, quick trivia. What do you lose first, the Aegis or your ulti?
Your ulti.
Okay.
I'm a Wraith King player, so I know these things.
No. Well, they just back out. They do a little bit of damage to that tier 3. No, not much. 122. It's actually 112. Glad the Observer didn't look. All right, he looked.
They have no Black Hole. I think Alliance can force the issue here.
And the Absol, he just wanted to even get one boundary. And they do get some experience somehow having an outpost. But S4, he has found Puppey, and the book comes over to wake him up. Just right-click, Radiance there, stun, scream, bye. It's just, this game is all Alliance, and they're just controlling the map. You see them, they're running from bottom to top. They're running everywhere, and as you said, it's a big shout out to this Chen hero who's able to just make it a +1 every time. They're still pinging that top tower, but you see it, these good teams are so good at, and they're able to cut creep waves without dying.
Yeah, Beastmaster's got summons. He can freely do it with those, but you're kind of just getting further and further behind. I suppose they're waiting for Black Hole.
Black Hole.
I don't think they'll have BKB on Zai before it comes out, or before Alliance pushes.
Man, it feels like PA. I know it's only a -1 armor change to the level 20 talent, but it just feels sadder. 3 armor at level 20.
Oh, I mean, you mentioned it, and I do feel you were right. Like, this hero is just kind of slow. He needs 2, if not 3 items, right? Like 2 damage items plus a BKB in order to participate in the game. And you see what happens at this point. Like, Alliance has just ran them over because PA was never ready to fight. I feel like we saw the same story yesterday with Liquid when they picked Void.
Yeah.
And I feel we also think some Juggernauts who have kind of fallen under the same curse of just not being able to get enough done in the early game.
And also it didn't help the non-BKB usage at that middle fight, because it did feel like maybe it could be a turnaround. One mistake mixed with maybe this draft, and there's going to be the Nightmare Dodge again. Puppey gets it off.
Yeah, it's a nice little tool to help PA hold her BKB.
Okay, Nico Baby says, I do not care, though. I will continue to hit this. We have a Siege creep helping out. There's going to be a Torrent. It hits on the app, so they jump forward. He will get Heaven's Halberd and then put under. S4 throws out the ulti. I don't think he hit anyone, but the Torrent Storm is just doing so much work. He did kill the Ember, all right, and they move to the backside where Nico Baby is going in. The grip is on the BKB Kunkka. Do they have enough damage? Matama Man jumps in. They get healed up by the Chen as well. He's full freaking health.
Got the cheese off.
Oh my goodness. Cheese plus Chen, full HP. It feels like nothing has even happened to Alliance. All they've lost is the ultimate on Wraith King, which is 40-second cooldown and might just be up again.
Yeah, it's coming up back up in 21 seconds.
And they're just going straight down to bottom. Puppey's actually TPing in front of Nico Baby. I don't know about that one,
You gotta cancel
Puppey.
that one.
And he will. They just run straight to bottom.
Torrent Storm up in 25.
And we saw it. It did some work, hitting onto 3
they
heroes there.
Black Hole now for Secret. No BKB, though.
So it feels like to get a good Black Hole off, you almost have to let them come into your base and overextend, because you're not going to find one aggressively, right? Like a game-winning one.
Yeah, I think they have the Midnight Pulse, I think, is actually doing the most damage to Wraith King in these fights. So if they can end one of Wraith King's 3 lives underneath the Midnight Pulse and then maybe jump the back lines with the Black Hole.
He has the BKB now, by the way, on Zai. So you've got it. You've got one chance. You've lost 2 sets of Raxes.
Did he sell his Necrobook?
He indeed sold the Necrobook. He realizes BKB Black Hole is the only game winner here. They see Limp, FNG, and S4 are all together, but not quite. Nico Baby just gets a quick kill on Puppey. He buys back. Dagger hints Limp, slowing him down. Zai, he's like, they're spreading out. I can't do anything. And there's the Abyssal Blade. The Courier's finally back alive. Matama Man gets hit. Aegis is gone. He has his ulti up on Wraith King, so he has 1 more life. There's going to be the Malefice stunning up the Enigma as well as himself. And this is going to be another life, it looks like. Possibly jumping forward. There's a crit. FNG goes down. Only gets single. There's the Black Hole. It hits onto him. It is just Limp in the Wraith King. Midnight is on the ground. He's going to die. He's going to come back alive, and they do it. Handskin on the Shadow Demon might be the next one to fall. No, it's Matama Man. Handskin stays alive with 60 HP. It's a buyback from a toe man. Now he jumps. He needs to get the kill. 25 seconds on the Wraith King ulti. Looks like he might lose it. He has the Abyssal Blade. Jumps for it. He will get taken down. 775 gold. It goes to Puppey, though. Mattel Man going for more, and Limp gets double crit. They hold. The book sell into the BKB purchase. It wins them a fight. Is it enough? Who knows, but they stay in it.
Yeah, huge hold from Secret, only having to expend Phantom Assassin's buyback, and obviously BKB Black Hole. But they defended.
They're alive.
They still have a set of racks. They got some, they got huge kills on Wraith King and Kunkka.
Ton of gold. You wish that gold probably didn't go to Puppey, though.
800 gold to Puppey's Bane.
That actually kind of feels real bad if you're Dire.
Yeah, the Ember Spirit got the other one, so.
Getting a little bit. What's he got? He's got his Spirit Vessel Maelstrom with the Mana Boots, so he's getting up there. Level 3 ulti, obviously not the biggest thing for Ember, and we see the replay here. It was just, they tried to initiate, and as you said, the Aegis expired as they were fighting. I believe it was actually right there it expired. You see the regen go up, and then they just right-click him down. I like Mattel Man. He doesn't finish off Nico. He jumps to the backside to Limp at the end, or FNG, pardon me, because he kills FNG. Just well played by Mattel Man. They killed Nico Baby under the Midnight Pulse like you wanted. Or actually, they didn't. Midnight Pulse was on the left. This one didn't do much damage. But they got the kill either way, and it worked out for them. Ooh. But what do? How do you get out of your base, or can you? Do you just keep fighting in your base until you're like 5 slotted on PA?
Well, they need to win a fight where they don't use all their cooldowns, and then they can advance on the map. What the issue is right now is that they are missing that BKB Black Hole, so they probably can't stop Alliance from taking areas of the map. Yeah. So I think, you see Puppey's just kind of prepping for the next Roche fight, if there is one.
Yeah, Roshan may respawn in 30. We'll keep you up to date on that. Nisha does have his full Assault Cuirass now, even giving himself that Titan Sliver. And okay, we'll see. Radiant seems to be grouping up, maybe for a smoke. They've got one on FNG. And also, Shadow Demon just scoops up. It's going to be the Aghanims. You've got the charges. You got the break now. Oh, that destroys PA, doesn't it?
Yeah, it totally
That's just like GG. That is a pretty good item in this game.
Yeah, no buyback, though, for Shadow Demon.
So if they can. If somehow the PA jumps on the Shadow Demon first, they get a disable for sure.
SD and Chen are the best targets for Secret at the moment. And they can kill them before they get their spells and items off. It would go a long way to helping them win a team fight.
You would need to get some crits, because Shadow Demon does have 2.3k HP and a Ghost Scepter.
Yeah, exactly. You need to get him like in a Roar or in a Black Hole, which is back up now.
It is, and we have a fight. There's going to be a sleep on the Wraith King, woken up by the Centaur
Secret
Conqueror.
smoke around the back side.
They do, Puppey. He gets torrented, but they're just going to take the fight. The boat won't have hit anyone. The Black Hole, oh no, and he gets Abyssal Bladed by Nico Baby. Hits no one and gets punished for it. I think they knew this was their last desperation chance, and it's not looking good. Yapzor as well, more than likely going to go down with Puppey. It's going to be quick 3 kills and Black Holes on cooldown. This is feeling like it might be the game, Peter.
I think they're going to go for the throne here.
Yeah, why not? Go for
Definitely
the throne.
Megas.
And they're just pushing him forward. You have the Assault Cuirass. Yeah, I think they're, let's see. What's the decision, Nico Baby? You're the carry, you choose.
No
he
hesitation.
pinged it, yeah. I like everyone else like rotated bottom. Nah, you follow the carry.
Should we kill bottom, guys? No.
This is Nico Baby. He knows what he's doing.
Midnight Pulse can't do a lot of damage here if they're focusing on these towers.
Yep. Oh, and the Demon Edge gets lost. PA. He didn't have the Divine, but, he's going to lose a little bit of damage. There's the Midnight Pulse. But he just jumps out of it with the Abyssal Blade into it. It's a 2-man torn into the 2-man cleave into the game, more than likely being over. Limp
GG.
With possibly one of the best series we've ever seen. And it is. And
Secret's the best team in the world going down.
This is a big upset. What would you say, like 70-30, or would you be 60-40?
The odds in one of the games was 9-1.
And Alliance, let's not even beat her on the bush here. It felt like the gold was a little bit close.